Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Shout out to my YouTube subscribers, family and friends. It's your brother, your brother, your nephew, your uncle, Abdul Rafiq. Y'all can call me Rafiq, man. Well, alhamdulillah, all praises due to God for allowing me the opportunity to once again, present y'all with another story. And this is a story of course, all my stories are with the message, man. And in this story, it would be on how to, always show compassion, man, and never judge a book by its cover, and when you do things for other people, don't do things to expect a reward. You know what I'm saying? When you do things for somebody, let it be genuine. Let it be out the heart, from the heart. I mean, a lot of times people do stuff, and then in life, sometimes the person that they did something for, may come up or whatever, and then this person, will end up throwing a story back in your face on how they, did something for that person in the past. Oh, I gave you $100 when you first came home. When you first came home, I bought you some clothes, and now, I'm fucked up. Pardon my language. I'm messed up right now, and you well off, and now you can't look out for me, and things of that nature, man. A lot of, not only males, women that do that too. But like I said, to show compassion for people. I remember one time I was on Rikers Island, and this was on a violation, and I was in C95, and everybody, I would finally find out out of the 6-7 times I was on Rikers Island, I would finally find out why the Puerto Ricans love. Well, I ain't gonna say all Puerto Ricans because that's a stereotype to say all Puerto Ricans like dope, but most of us do. That's real talk. Most of us like that smack. Alhamdulillah, all praise and glory to God. March 5th. 2021, it'll be 3 years that I've been off that dog food, man. You know what I mean? And I give all the glory and thanks to God, man, because without God, I would have definitely not been able to do it, man. Not by myself anyway. You know what I mean? But like I said, I would finally find out why everybody, well, not everybody, like I said, but everybody that like to mess with the bag or anybody that like to get money, I finally figured why they like to go to C95. You know what I'm saying? But this time around, this was on my max out. I had to go through Rikers Island. I think all the violators had to go through C95 before we went to the 6th building, because they turned that into a parole violator house or whatever. Mind you, but like I said, man, at that time, that was 2017, you know what I mean? And I came home, January 5th, 2018. And the last time I was messing around with my deca was March 5th, 2018. So like I said, it was my max out. This time, man, I made sure that I wasn't gonna be doing no effing around, man. I was taking this last little bullet that they gave me. You know what I'm saying? Serious, man. No games, man. I'm focused because, man, I'm going to come home in my 40s, man, with a baby, and, life has passed me by, you know what I mean? All on the strength of me getting high and running the streets and thinking I'm getting money and thinking I'm hustling, but I ain't doing nothing but hustling myself. You know what I'm saying? All I did was, hustle myself, man, at the end of the day. But we all make mistakes, and it's not what it's not what it's not what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's how you pick yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's if you're gonna pick yourself up, because a lot of times people just want to stay there. You know what I mean? And it's up to that person. You can't nobody make that person stop messing around with whatever their addiction is, whether it's drugs, money, women, or whatever. But like I said, back to my story with C95. Damn. Thing about C95, not to be glorifying these drugs or whatever, but I got to tell you how it was when I came through the pens. I was sniffing like I had a three bundle I had a 3 bundle a day habit, and I would finally go through the kicking, the kicking and all. I would finally be going through the withdrawal, the real withdrawals. You know what I'm saying? I've heard stories about people pooping on themselves and all that stuff, and I never did that. And I remember, sometimes coming in and seeing, some of my comrades or some people that I know, in my travels, man, seeing them kick and stuff like that. And I would be kicking too, tossing and turning and all that. But thanks, I never pooped on myself until this last time, man. And I think it had to do with age and the amount of dope I was doing, and the crap that they put in, all the cut and everything, man. It was just I never kicked like that in my life, and that's, oh man, it was crazy, man. Man, I felt like I almost died, man. I swear to God, I felt like I almost died, man. And oof, can't believe it, man. But yeah, I pooped on myself and everything. That's how bad it was, man. But I was in Jersey first. You know what I'm saying? I had New York parole, but I had got it transferred to Jersey with an interstate contract agreement. But whenever you violate, they send you back to your original state where you did your bid at and all that. So I would have to suffer in Jersey because at that time, in Jersey, they ain't give you nothing. There wasn't no methadone, no Suboxone. They wasn't giving you nothing but ibuprofen and some water and some Gatorade and until you keep it pushing. Rikers Island is a whole different story. Well, I come through, I couldn't, man, when they called my name to pack it up to go back to New York, people couldn't understand why I jumped out the bed and started, moving a little bit better, because I knew, all you had to do was have some bread, and I had that, and once you get to where I was going in New York, on Rikers Island, I'll be able to, bust a move, whatever, and get what I need to, make myself feel better. But I come through the pens and C95, and I meet the Spanish cat, man, Spanish brother from Bushwick. Yo, if I tell you how many grams, the brother ain't had bags. If I tell you how many grams this brother had, it was. When I tell you how many grams it was crazy, man. It was, he was well off. He was the Don, just put it that way. He was the Don, and he was Spanish, and anybody that was sick, man, boy, once we got through what we was going to get through, because we had to get, shook down and all that. You had to go through the metal detector and everything, and he was, me and him started kicking in, and he was like, Bobby, where you from and everything? And I'm telling him, yo, I'm coming from Jersey. You know what I mean? And about fentanyl, I'm sick and all that other stuff. And broski like, yo, don't even worry about it, Poppy. He whipped out the phone, I was like, cha-cho, boy. When we got to the, oh, matter of fact, he went first. You know what I'm saying? And then it was my turn, you feel me? So I finally get through and shit. I come through, you know what I mean? We go through the side. He just bless me with 2 big scoops. Wham! Knocked it off fine, nothing else. This was back in, when I was the other one. Wham! Man, it was like a party in there, because it was so much, we in the pen. Brothers is coming from the streets, bro. It was so much drugs and C95 in the pens. It was bananas. And then we was in there for a minute, you feel me? So it was like a party. We was eating, smoking bud, K2. I'm smoking K2. Please, my family and all that other stuff. This was my past, please. Don't judge me. You know what I mean? This is what I had to do to get through my situation and all that. May Allah forgive me. However, man, we smoking and he all night, man. You feel me? And then he had that raw. He had some Afghan, gray, rocky, shaky, and all that other stuff. Nah, let me stop. You know what I mean? Anyway. It was a party, man, and the next day they was telling me how I was shadow boxing and everything, and we was rapping, and it was a party. You know how it is, man. Don't even act like whoever used to get high, and if you still getting high, and even off the perks or the opiates or whatever, when when you get your drug of choice, man, it's a party. You know what I mean? Everybody's friendly. You love everybody. It's just like with alcohol and all that other stuff. Damn, I ain't even. All right, so then boom, the transition, you know, to going to my regular dorm, you know what I mean, was cool, was swift, you know what I mean. So boom, they gave me meth for like 3-4 days, you know what I mean. So by the time, you know what I mean, by the time I hold on real quick, by the time I made it to my house, I was cool. I mean, you know, by the time like in a few days I was cool. You know what I mean? I wasn't sick and all stuff like that. And that was the only good thing that I liked about coming to C95. You know what I mean? And other than that, I was maxing out. I wasn't trying to hear no deals and everything because I done did every program. This was my 3rd, 4th violation, and they still was trying to give people programs. I forgot that the program was called that. It was like a boot camp type program. But I done did outpatient. I done did it all, man. And then they wanted me to go to that, like I said, that boot camp where you gotta shave your head and all that. I said, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Just max me out. Just max me out. And I maxed out because I knew I wasn't coming back no more. And I definitely didn't want to go back. Not to say New York City, but I wasn't coming back to New York State, like up that way ever again. Not after dealing with them people up there, man. The madness, man. But like I said, man, with the brother, man. Oh, man, he was I met this, like I said, with dealing with compassion, man. I met this brother in C95, man, and I would come to find out that he had a colonoscopy bag. He had a shit bag. A lot of people who've been shot, stabbed, or, you know what I mean, or injured or whatever, you know, some folks might know about people, you know, might be somebody watching that got one, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a pleasant smell if you're around these people, you know what I'm saying? People get offended by the smell and stuff like that, and a lot of times people be, you know, hard-hearted, man, you know what I'm saying? They don't be having no compassion for nobody, bro, not even for themselves. So, you know, definitely not for the next man. But he was the brother that I met that had the colonoscopy bag. He was from Bushwick, man, and his name was Smooth. He called himself Smooth. And he was mad funny, man, you know what I'm saying? He got picked up for shoplifting, you know what I mean? He got high, he smoked crack and stuff like that, you know what I mean? In and out, panhandling or whatever, homeless and stuff like that. But his story was how he got the colonoscopy bag is he used to work, you know, he used to be a big dude, you know what I'm saying? And Smooth used to get bread and all and stuff like that. And one time somebody who didn't like him, you know what I'm saying, that was in the same hood as him, that was, you know, somewhat like a rival that didn't like him, crushed up glass, put crushed up glass in his drink. And when he drunk the drunk after like drinking all night and slipping and not paying attention, and somebody switched the drink up and put crushed glass in his drink, he said when he drunk it, shit just tore his insides out. Started, all that blood started coming up. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what's going on. He just know that, he said his inside just feel like he getting stabbed up. You know what I'm saying? From the inside though. You feel me? He know he ain't getting poked up, but it felt like it internally. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, he goes to the hospital, and one thing, you know what I mean, I guess a couple surgeries, whatever, you know what I mean? The young brother, Smooth, man, at this time, he said this happened like, I was up there, we was on the island in 2017. He said he had the colonoscopy bag for like 10 years, man. If anybody know the brother, he from Bushwick, he say from the light side. From Bushwick, Smooth, man. Very good brother, man. You know, you can't judge nobody, you know what I'm saying? We never know nobody's story, man. But like I said, I took a liking to him, you know what I mean? And I was okay, you know what I mean? I had a little food and stuff like that. And most people like to drink coffee and things of that nature. So every morning we would drink coffee, you know what I mean? And I would feed him and stuff like that, man. And, you know, throughout the day, he would be like, excuse me, and you could tell, like, when he got, you know, the smell would come before he would actually have to go change the bag, you know what I mean? And then, you know, at that, you know, by that time, I would, you know, I learned to, you know, not breathe through my nose and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So for the most part, he didn't catch me, and if he did, man, it was all good because I knew the situation, man. How could I be mad at him? It ain't his fault. But brothers on a tier, brothers in a dorm, you know what I mean, in a house, man, like, they would complain and go to the police and trying to get him out of there and be saying stuff, you know, outbursts and making them feel bad and things like that. Get out of here, stinky butt, and not stinky butt, but get out of here, man, like, you know what I mean? All kind of funny shit, man. And that's why things happen like they do to people, man, because they don't know, you know, they don't want to have compassion for nobody else. A lot of times, man, we be so depressed and stressed out and miserable because we don't got nobody looking out. We can't get on the phone, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. But we want somebody else to feel like we feel, and that's why we go around the dorm. We go around and we pick and choose, you know what I'm saying, who to mess with. And that's what they used to do with him, man, the brother Smooth, man. But that's my story, man, you know, about having compassion, man. Whoa, man, you know, and looking out for somebody, man, and trying to do a good deed and doing things, man, without trying to look for anything in return, man. I mean, this is what life is about today. All of us, man. A lot of us, man. I know probably more than half the people that's looking on here is been through the trenches, man, somewhat, some way, somehow, and can relate to me, either through drug abuse, through mental, you know what I mean, mental health, or sexual abuse, or anything, man. I know a lot of y'all can relate to me. Gangster stuff and all that stuff. I done been through it all. Man. And it's only through the glory of God, man, that I'm able to, like I said, sit here before y'all and tell my story. Life ain't easy, man, but, you know what I mean? It don't mean that, you know, we give up, man. We gotta, you know, man up, stand on our toes, man, and, you know what I mean, and be the men that we say we are. Same thing with the women. Go both ways, man. Same thing, man. Lately, man, things have been crazy, and I know. I mean, if you got eyes and you can hear and things like that, you can read and see the senseless murders that's going on every day. You see the amount of murders that's going on and how senseless they are. A young brother killed his father, his mother, his brother, his brother's girlfriend, the girlfriend's unborn baby, and I think his little brother, because of a curfew. Because his father, because he over his girl house, and his father, young man, come on, you gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? And because he get mad, he decide he want to kill the whole family. Who does that? Bro, and then while he killing his father still telling him, bro, son, I'm sorry, I love you. He's still telling his son that he love him. While his son he's still telling him that he love him. That's sad, man, and it's senseless. And in Islam, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam speaks about the end of times, man. How the murders will be as abundant as they are. And as senseless, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. The murders don't make sense. It's senseless. I want to tell y'all, man. Come on, man. Let's man up, man. Let's read a little bit more. You know what I mean? Let's build. Each one teach one. Let's build and destroy. When I say build and destroy, I mean let's build positivity and let's destroy all the negativity. That's all. I don't mean nothing else. Like, I don't mean nothing. I mean for us to develop, you know what I mean? Develop our mind state, and just, the mind is you know what I mean? If you perfect your mind and read and sharpen your brain, and goodness, man. Together, man, together, man, it's a long way. That's my story, man. It's your boy Rafiq. Alhamdulillah, I'm definitely happy, man. Another day, you know what I'm saying? Another day, another deed. That's my motto. Not another day, another dollar. Another day, another deed. Inshallah. Just try to take, just think about what I said, man. Ponder, man. Ponder, think, man. Assalamu alaikum to the Muslims. Peace and blessings to my subscribers. Come back, man. I'll hit y'all with some more talk. Each one teach one, moving forward with the brother Rafiq.